Eat grass-fed butter daily to reverse clogged arteries. Do you feel that nagging fear every time you climb a flight of stairs or check your blood pressure, worrying your arteries are slowly closing up? For decades, you were told that butter is a death sentence that clogs your heart. But as someone who has spent decades working in healthcare, I can tell you that advice was dead wrong. Today, we are diving into how eating rich, real grass-fed butter daily can actually protect your heart and help reverse clogged arteries. Let us start our countdown with number 5, medium-chain triglycerides, or MCTs, paired with essential fatty acids. There is a massive myth floating around medical offices and health magazines that all fats slow down your metabolism, overload your liver, and sludge up your digestive tract. Many of my patients over 50 come into the clinic believing that cutting fat completely out of their diet is the only way to safeguard their blood vessels. But here is the medical reality that mainstream low-fat propaganda completely missed. Your body is built out of fats. Every single cell membrane in your human body, especially the delicate lining of your blood vessels, your brain tissue, and your central nervous system, requires high-quality fatty acids to maintain its structure and function. When you strip all fat away on a rigid low-fat diet, you starve your body of the raw cellular materials it needs to repair arterial microtears. Grass-fed butter contains unique medium-chain triglycerides. Unlike heavy, hard-to-digest long-chain fats found in processed fried foods, MCTs do not require complex digestive work from your gallbladder or liver. They are rapidly absorbed directly through your portal vein and delivered straight to your liver, where they are converted into clean, efficient energy called ketones. Research published in metabolism journals shows that these clean fats actually help stimulate natural fat-burning processes, reduce systemic stress on your liver, and provide a steady fuel source for your heart muscle without spiking your blood sugar or insulin levels. To put this into practice every day, stop fearing traditional cooking fat. Instead of reaching for highly processed vegetable oils or margarine, melt a tablespoon of raw or pasture-raised grass-fed butter over your morning scrambled eggs, or stir a teaspoon into your hot morning coffee or herbal tea. Because these MCTs are so gentle on the digestive system, they provide clean, sustained energy without causing bloating or gallbladder discomfort, making it an ideal fuel source for older adults looking to keep their energy steady and their metabolic rates strong. Moving to number 4, we have conjugated linoleic acid, known in scientific research as CLA. The widespread belief for the past half-century has been that animal fats automatically lead to lipid buildup, arterial stiffness, and weight gain. People were told to replace golden yellow butter with synthetic plant spreads and hydrogenated tub margarines. But clinical science tells a drastically different story. Grass-fed butter contains up to 5 times more conjugated linoleic acid than standard butter made from grain-fed factory cows. CLA is a naturally occurring, highly potent fatty acid produced uniquely by ruminant animals that graze freely on fresh, living green pasture. Clinical human trials and cardiovascular lipid studies demonstrate that CLA acts as a powerful metabolic conditioning agent. It helps regulate lipid transport in the bloodstream, lowers systemic vascular markers of chronic inflammation, and actively supports the breakdown of visceral fat, the dangerous inner body fat that wraps around your organs and drives arterial hardening. When cattle feed on fresh grass rich in chlorophyll and natural nutrients, their digestive systems synthesize massive amounts of CLA, turning their milk fat into a true therapeutic food for your cardiovascular tree. To implement this into your kitchen, ensure that you are buying true grass-fed butter. Check the packaging carefully for clear labels like pasture-raised or 100% grass-fed, such as well-known pasture brands like Kerrygold or local organic farm spreads. You can use a daily serving of 1 to 2 tablespoons smeared generously over warm roasted root vegetables, baked sweet potatoes, or steamed broccoli. The heat gently melts the butter, allowing the fat-soluble CLA to bond with the nutrients in the vegetables, which dramatically increases your body's ability to absorb both the healthy fats and the plant phytonutrients together. Coming in at number 3, we look at active preformed vitamin A, chemically known as retinol. There is a huge misconception among health-conscious seniors that eating beta-carotene from raw carrots, sweet potatoes, and leafy green spinach provides all the vitamin A their cardiovascular system and organs need. While eating colorful vegetables is wonderful for your health, plant-based beta-carotene is merely a precursor that your body must painstakingly convert into active retinol. As we cross the threshold of 50, our gut enzymes and thyroid function naturally slow down, causing our conversion rate of plant beta-carotene to active vitamin A to drop as low as 4%. That means relying solely on vegetables leaves millions of older adults functionally deficient in real, usable vitamin A. Active retinol is vital for maintaining the endothelial, lining the smooth inner skin of your arteries that prevents cholesterol particles from embedding into the vascular wall and oxidizing. Furthermore, retinol supports immune cell regulation, kidney function, and proper tissue renewal. Grass-fed butter is one of nature's richest, most bioavailable sources of preformed retinol, ready for your body to utilize immediately without any difficult metabolic conversion. For your daily routine, blend grass-fed butter into your warm evening meals. Try finishing your cooked wild-caught salmon, grass-fed meats, or vegetable soups with a rich pat of butter right before serving. Never overheat butter to the point of smoking or burning, as extreme high heat can oxidize delicate vitamins. By adding fresh grass-fed butter toward the end of cooking, you preserve the full potency of active retinol, giving your arterial lining and immune system the exact structural protection they need every single day. At number 2 on our list is omega-3 fatty acids and critical cell-supporting fats. A common myth taught to generations of patients was that eating saturated fat triggers massive inflammation throughout the vascular system, damaging blood vessel walls and creating dangerous blood clots. In reality, vascular inflammation is driven primarily by highly unstable, oxidized omega-6 seed oils like soybean, corn, canola, and sunflower oil, which run rampant in modern diet products. Grass-fed butter, by stark contrast, offers an exceptionally balanced ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids. When cows graze on natural pasture, their milk fat becomes enriched with anti-inflammatory omega-3 fats, which work directly to soothe irritated blood vessel walls and lower chronic inflammatory markers like C-reactive protein. Research published in major cardiovascular journals highlights that omega-3 fatty acids maintain blood platelet flexibility, reduce arterial wall swelling, and preserve the smooth flow of blood through cardiac tissue. When your arteries are free from chronic inflammatory irritation, cholesterol does not need to rush in as a temporary patching spackle, which prevents plaque from forming in the first place. To practically incorporate this benefit, replace all seed oils, canola spreads, and commercial salad dressings in your pantry with real grass-fed butter and cold-pressed extra virgin olive oil. Try whisking a tablespoon of melted grass-fed butter with fresh lemon juice, garlic, and sea salt to create a rich, delicious, anti-inflammatory sauce for seafood or roasted poultry. Consuming a small daily amount of this whole anti-inflammatory fat actively calms your vascular system while delivering luxurious flavor to your everyday meals. And finally, at number 1, the most critical cardiovascular nutrient in grass-fed butter, vitamin K2, specifically in its highly active form, MK4. The single biggest medical misconception of the last 60 years is that the saturated fat in butter deposits calcium straight into your heart valves and arteries, creating hard, calcified plaque that inevitably leads to heart attacks. This myth has caused millions of people to unnecessarily fear the very food that protects them. Modern cardiovascular research has completely turned this old idea on its head. The real culprit behind arterial stiffness is not fat, it is displaced calcium. When calcium accumulates in your soft tissues, like your coronary arteries and joint cartilage, it hardens your blood vessels, just like old plumbing pipes. This soft tissue calcification is actually one of the most accurate biological indicators of severe heart disease risk, far more predictive than total cholesterol levels alone. Enter vitamin K2, the master nutrient that controls calcium traffic in your body. Vitamin K2 activates a specialized protein called matrix GLOP protein, or MGP, which acts like a broom to sweep excess calcium directly out of your blood vessel walls, soft tissues, and heart valves. At the exact same time, vitamin K2 activates another protein called osteocalcin, which takes that freed up calcium and drives it deep into your bones and teeth where it actually belongs. The groundbreaking Rotterdam Heart Study, which tracked thousands of older adults over many years, revealed that individuals with the highest intake of natural vitamin K2 had a dramatic reduction in severe arterial calcification and a significantly lower risk of cardiovascular mortality. And guess where this rare, life-saving nutrient is found in abundance? Right inside the golden, creamy fat of grass-fed butter. Grain-fed factory cows lack vitamin K2 because they do not consume fresh green grass containing vitamin K1, which their digestive system converts into K2. Eating grass-fed butter provides your cardiovascular system with the exact nutrient required to keep your arteries flexible, soft, and clear of calcium buildup. To maximize this life-saving benefit, make grass-fed butter a non-negotiable daily staple. Aim for 1 to 2 tablespoons every day. Spread it over warm whole grain sourdough, toss it into warm steamed greens, or melt it over grass-fed meats. To amplify its arterial clearing power even further, pair your daily grass-fed butter intake with a high-quality vitamin D3 supplement or plenty of natural sunlight, as vitamin D3 and vitamin K2 work in perfect biological synergy to rebuild your bones and completely clear out your cardiovascular system. Taking control of your heart health does not mean choking down bland, low-fat meals that leave you feeling exhausted and unsatisfied. By making simple, intentional choices like bringing real grass-fed butter back to your daily table, you give your cardiovascular system the exact biological tools it needs to repair, cleanse, and thrive. Age is not a sentence of helplessness, and your body retains an incredible ability to heal when you feed it correctly. Which of these grass-fed butter benefits surprised you the most? Or have you already noticed a difference in how you feel since making the switch? Share your story in the comments below. I read and cherish every single note. And if this video gave you clarity today, please click that like button, subscribe to our channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a step on your journey to vibrant health. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like button. It really helps the channel. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss the next videos. I love hearing your thoughts, so please subscribe and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.